Hedwig Eva Maria Keisler. No, not that Hedwig. That one. Better known as Hedy Lamarr, she was considered to be the most beautiful woman in Hollywood. She also pioneered some of the technology that is now used in GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and so much more. Hedy Lamarr started acting in 1930 at age 15. In 1933, she made history when she became the first woman to simulate an orgasm on a non-pornographic film. This and the brief nude scene in the movie Ecstasy led critics to call it indecent and morally dangerous, unsuitable, immoral, and lascivious. Shortly after the release of that movie, she married an arms dealer named Fritz Mandl. Soon, she was dining with the likes of Mussolini and Hitler. By 1937, this young Jewish girl had had enough and fled her abusive husband. Fleeing first to Paris and then London, she met Louis B. Mayer of MGM, and by the time they arrived in New York, she had a contract for $500 a week. And he convinced her to change her name to Hedy Lamarr to stave off any connection to the movie Ecstasy. Within a year, she was starring in the movie Algiers, and that was a breakout hit for her. As World War II began, she became outraged at the Germans' use of U-boats to sink civilian ships, killing innocent children. Lamarr channeled this outrage into her engineering talents. Though she was not trained to be an engineer, she had a mind to be able to develop things. And with the help of her friend, composer George Antheil, they created a system they call the secret communication system. Basically what it did was it used the apparatus similar to a player piano to change the frequency through 88 different frequencies so that the torpedoes they used to sink the U-boats could not be jammed. Unfortunately, since they used the word piano in the description, some senior members of the Navy thought they had to put a piano in the torpedo to make this work, and of course, they would not do that. So their ingenious idea was never put to use. In the 1960s, though, just a short time after their patent had expired, the military did develop a secret communication system using this same technology, except in a digital format. This same technology used in that secret communication system is now used in Wi-Fi, in GPS, in Bluetooth, and many other technologies. In the movies, Lamarr continued to be cast as the seductress until her final movie in 1958, The Female Animal. In 1960, she was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. After that, her autobiography was published in 1966. She actually sued the publisher because the ghostwriter that was hired made up facts that were not true, according to her. After this, she secluded herself away from the world, refusing to come out of her home, but spending 6 and 7 hours a day on the telephone. This led to the creation of the movie Calling Miss Lamarr. In 1996, Lamarr and Antheil were awarded with the Electronic Frontier Foundation Pioneer Award. On January 19, 2000, she died of heart disease at the age of 85. In 2014, she was posthumously inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. For another powerful and significant woman in history, check out this biography of Nichelle Nichols. Not only did she play Uhura on the landmark show Star Trek, but she also helped NASA to integrate into the modern society.